guys, sorry I'm mid-travel and I remembered I hadn't spoken to you. I'm on the way into my mum's. It's Thursday, it's a bit later this week. I don't think I've filmed this week, and if I haven't, it's a disgrace. I do apologise. If I haven't, welcome to another weekly vlog. If I have, let's just waffle. So to catch you up on the week so far, Isaac has finished his exams. He's had 3 results. He had an 84 in English, 89 in physics, 89 in Spanish. He lost 4% in Spanish because he didn't read one of the questions that said, and then translate this to English, and they were so easy he would have had no issue. But so he should have really had 93. He always does really well in Spanish. So he's had 3 scores all in the 80s, so that's good. What else? I never spoke about my dad's thing on Sunday. So Darren took him up, he had the sedative. They managed to do the 2 procedures, which were a colonoscopy with removal of polyps and a endoscopy. The endoscopy has listed what's that called? Esophagitis, which basically is inflammation of the esophagus. But also he had several polyps. When they did the colonoscopy is where they put a camera up your bum. The endoscopy is where they put a camera down your throat. They removed several polyps from his bile, from his intestinal area, and they've been sent off for testing. So we just have to wait to see whether they come back as cancerous or not. Also, he has to go, if everything's okay, if they're not cancerous, he has to go back in 3 years for another one, because there are some smaller polyps that will need removing. So it's just a waiting game. But he managed it, he had the sedation, he came home, he went to bed for a while, so I didn't have to end up staying overnight. I stayed until early evening. Then he got up and he was fine. He wasn't remotely shaky or any of those things, so that was good. He hasn't had any he had a bit of a crampy tummy on the day, but other than that, fine. So it's just a waiting game now. We're still waiting on the results of Darren's biopsy for the skin thing on his forehead, but they had said it would be up to 5 weeks. I'm sure it's been a long time now. I have to look back in my vlogs because I know the picture is him with this thing in his forehead. So I'm expecting we won't hear about that till after Christmas, would be my guess. So yeah, I'm on my way into my mum's because I couldn't go on Tuesday because Isaac had an orthodontist appointment to tighten his brace again. Darren had bloods to be taken on Wednesday at the doctor's. He has a PSA test every 6 months because they're keeping an eye on his what's that called, prostate, because his levels were quite high at one stage, and I know his dad has had those issues, so they have to keep a close eye on it. I know he won't mind me saying, because he's not the type of person that's bothered about that kind of thing. What else? So yeah, today's the first chance I had at going in to see my mum. Tomorrow the buses are striking again in Northern Ireland. Everybody's striking, the doctors, the nurses, the teachers, now the bus drivers. So we'll have to take Isaac into school and collect him tomorrow, which is another Friday of 75 miles we'll have to do. He's not at Scouts on Friday night, but we are going to see the screening that Fright Club are putting on of Krampus. We've all seen Krampus. It is a 15. I've says, look, can he get in to see it? And they're like, no bother, it's fine. So hopefully the actual place, which is the local town hall, will stop him, because I've purchased these tickets. So yeah, that's the plan for Friday. Going to see Krampus, get my Christmas jumper on. I always find it funny that anyone that's American doesn't, they're like, jumper, what are you talking about? In the UK and Ireland, a jumper's a sweater, so we call them jumpers. I don't know why, I have no idea why they're called jumpers. Sweaters makes more sense because they're warm and you sweat when you wear them, but what, jumpers? I don't jump in my jumper, so I've no idea. I don't think there's anything else of any significance to tell you. It's just really a week of Isaac getting his exam results. It's very cold. I've done all my Christmas shopping. I got my There's a really weird squeaking noise coming from the back of the car. I hate when I've usually got music on, I don't hear it. But I don't know what that squeaking is. Yeah, so I shall sign off, guys. If there's anything that I can think of, I thought I must update you on my dad because you'll be wondering what's happening. Oh, Sue's had a little baby girl. She is called Bernadette Rose, which I think is just beautiful. I love, like, Bernadette is a beautiful name. Rose is my favourite name for a girl ever in the world. I absolutely love it. If Isaac had have been a girl, he was going to be called Isabella Rose because I love the name Bella, and it was going to be Bella Rose. Adore the name Rose. Bernadette is beautiful. It's just such a lovely name. So she went in, she had a natural birth. It was quite fast. It was so much of a nicer experience, she said, than the first one. So I'm really looking forward to her first vlog with some video footage. The baby is so beautiful. As a matter of fact, it makes me a little bit sad, it has to be said, because when Sue's had her first baby, Dot, she was the image of her dad. Absolute image of her dad. And for most women I know, other than Kelly, it has to be said, their first child has looked exactly like the dad, and I know why that is, because they say that it's to help it's a historic thing to help the father bond with the child. So Dot looked just like Dan, and having had a child that looks exactly like its dad, Isaac, there's absolutely no DNA of me in there whatsoever. It's, you know, and people may say they don't care, but it would be nice if your child had something of you. Alice, Kelly and Dave's child, looks maybe more like Kelly, but there's a lot of Dave in there, you know, in certain expressions and stuff. She's a really nice, you know, parts of both. Isaac's very much like his dad, and Dot was very much like Dan. The point I'm getting to is Sue's second little girl now, Bernadette, looks just like her. She's a double of her mum, and it's like, oh, if I had a second child, it may have looked a little bit like me. And it's not meant to sound vain or anything at all. It's just, if it's your child, you would like to see something there. But it's like, oh, my dad has this picture of him when he was 3 that he showed me, that I saw, and it looks just like Isaac. It's like, oh my god. But Isaac does look just like his dad. Everybody always tells you, like, you're delighted to hear it. But this picture of my dad, it's like, oh my god. So there's obviously some family DNA in there in Isaac. But the problem is, I look like my mum's side. I don't look a thing like my dad. So the DNA that I have passed on to Isaac is the side of the family that I don't look like. It's like, oh, for Christ's sake, is the world having a fucking joke here? I'm getting really annoyed by whatever that creaking is. So yeah, I just thought I'd pass on the news that Suze has had her little baba. Everything went well. She's beautiful. She looks just like her mum. And her name is Bernadette Rose. So I'm just calling the library to leave Isaac's library books back, and then up to my mum's. So you may not see me until tomorrow. God only knows when you'll next see me. But yeah, bye for now. Car was parked here, reversed back, and hit my car. Parked here, front end damage. It is Friday. Look at my little gingerbread men. They look a bit messy, don't they? They look a lot messy. His legs broke off. His foot broke off. So, I'll need to go and tell you now about the happenings of last night. So, hello, my grey hairs. So, it's Friday. Isaac sat there. You may wonder why Isaac sat there on a Friday morning. Sorry, just gone afternoon. Bus strikes today, so none of the school buses are running. We had intended to take him to school, but someone crashed into the front of my car last night. Now, thankfully I wasn't in it. It was parked outside my mum's, and the carers, a young girl, probably late teens, early 20s at most, threw the car in reverse, and she must have been reversing really fast because I'll show you the damage. She's completely smashed the corner light and buckled out the corner. Well, you can see the metal bit. The underneath of the metal bit has fallen out, and the whole back end of the carer's car is completely crumpled in. So that was like about between 5 and 5:30 last night. So we called our insurance company, got details. I was told that the carer company doesn't have they don't insure the drivers, it's under their own insurance. So I got all the girls' details, called up the insurance company. Turns out today that it's not under the actual company have got the insurance, which works out better, I think. It still means we won't get our good condition bonus when we leave the car back because it's a lease car. And what's the other? It means any no claims bonus, because I don't know how it works. If it's not your fault, is your no claims bonus affected? I'm not sure. I don't know if that little thing, if I keep filming the little flap from my phone. Hang on, the TV stopped doing something for some reason. I don't know why. That's weird. So yeah, the front end of the car's bashed in. It's been back and forth with the insurance company. They have arranged for a garage to come and collect it, who said it should be today. They think we've nothing better to do than sit in the house all day. Isaac hasn't been able to get to school today because we've no car to take him. Because the light's smashed, it's the insurance company told us you can't take it on the road, you'll get points, it's not legal. So even though the light works, it's still not legal for me to take it on the road. And we have the Krampus screening tonight. I don't know if we're going to have a replacement car in time. Darren is currently on the phone with Enterprise, who are the people that are giving us the replacement car. So we have to wait on the garage coming to collect the damaged car, and we have to wait on Enterprise coming to give us a courtesy car while ours is being fixed. And if I miss Krampus, the last time we had one booked with Fright Club, I missed it because we all came down with COVID. Coincidentally, it was the Christmas film last year. It was Gremlins. We were meant to be going to see, and we all got COVID. Or was it just Isaac? I can't remember. Anyway, there was COVID in the house. So this year, Darren's trying to get out of them when they're coming out with it. But they've got until about, let's say, about 7 o'clock tonight. And if it's not out by 7 o'clock tonight, tough. Apparently they have 24 hours to replace your car, but the insurance company apparently sent through the request last night incorrectly at 6 o'clock. Then they did it again this morning when we called chasing it. If we hadn't have chased it, nothing would have happened. Darren's coming down the stairs now. But, so the request has gone in again this morning, which they done wrong again. So we have to phone the insurance company again. And I'll let him update you in a minute. And I don't know, I'm expecting them to say, well, we've got 24 hours, it's not our problem. But anyway, I'll switch you around. Darren's got a look on his face. Right, off you go.
Enterprise had a system failure. So I've just been on the phone with her now, and while I was on the phone, Enterprise rang again. While I was on the phone to Enterprise.
Do they not talk to each other?
But she's done it all manually, so we should be getting a text within the next few minutes, if we haven't heard within an hour, to call them back.
Again, right.
And it's supposedly now sorted. I won't go into the ins and outs, but that was just an absolute nightmare.
It's sorted. Does that mean we'll get one today?
Yeah.
Definitely?
Definitely.
Right.
But that's taken nearly 2 hours on the phone.
It shouldn't be. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't our fault.
No, it's theirs.
Someone else crashes into a car. She should be sorting it out. Not
yeah,
us.
But they with their insurance policy, they might get 7 days to sort it out. But because we want a car now, we've got to sort it out.
Yeah.
Chase everything up.
Yeah. we just now need to know what the garage are doing. The garage is quite simply going to be told if they're not coming out that there's not going to be anyone in the house this evening,
but they'll be.
and there's not going to be
I
anybody
think
in the
they've
house
only got
tomorrow.
one flatbed truck. I've only ever seen one with that company name on. It's one we had before.
Well, we'll just have to advise them that nobody's going to be in tomorrow morning. Right, that'll do us for the update now. We'll check in later and let you know of any new developments. These are little stickers that Kelly and Dave sent. I'm going to see if they'll go on the front door. Because they're like foil, they're like really decent stickers. Let's have a go. Put them there. You're probably getting that thing again. And he's down there. I wanted to put them here, but they won't fit. Look how, that's where the stickers lifted dirt off. That's ridiculous. I need to wash that. Darren's in the kitchen pretending to need crutches and shouting Jimmy. For best. No, I don't need you to do it again. So this women are on. If you're not in the UK, you won't have a clue what that is. Let's see how unsurprising and uncool my advent calendar is today. Oh, I've just pushed that one way back. It's going to either be a ball or a flat disc. What date's today? Is it the 15th? Yeah, it must be. 15. Where's 15? Where's 15? There it is. It's a flat one. Just plain chocolate. Look, they'll lull you into a false sense of thinking there's reindeers and Santa's in it. I think number 24 is a small one of him. Number 1 was a tiny little reindeer. So there's me thinking I'm going to get some reindeers, like 3 at least, because that's what's on the box. But nope. Nope. No such luck. Because Isaac can never wait to open his advent calendar, this is some of the little guys, some of the Five Nights at Freddy's he's got. Apologies for the dark shadow. But they're pretty cute, aren't they? The little Funko Freddy's. This was today's. So Kelly and Dave got these for Isaac. I was going to say Alison. And because Isaac's lazy and hasn't made them, I'm now going to make them. For the Christmas tree. Felt snowman and a nutcracker felt kit. So it says something on here about needle. So probably just as well Isaac doesn't do it. Let's have a go. I would film myself doing it, but I don't know how to. I don't have a tripod to set up filming what I'm doing, so I shall let you see how we get on. Right, here we go. Got our instructions, got all our little bits, got our little needles. Let's have a go at making it. Do you want to make a snowman? Is it build a snowman? No. Do you want to build a snowman? I think it's build. Right, let's go build one. There we go. The only thing he doesn't have is his smile because I haven't stitched it on yet. I don't know that I will actually. I think he looks fine as he is. I'm watching Kelly's Vlogmas. She's got a new dolly. Oh, brains, Jesus. Oh, that's cute. So yeah, that's where we're at. Next, we are going to do this guy. Okay, there they are. They're done. You had to stitch quite a bit, which Isaac wouldn't have been able to do, so didn't want to waste them, so I've done that. There we go. We're going to go put them on the tree. Should have filmed me trying to put them on the tree. I don't know if I'll be able to find any space and hold this at the same time. Okay, snowman's there. And the little nutcracker man's there. I've actually got a nutcracker man there too, look. There you go. They're on the tree. Something Christmassy in my Vlogmas for once. The car is apparently sorted. They have left. They're about 40 miles away. They're coming with a courtesy car. We don't know when the other car's been picked up from the garage, so who knows. Right, I'm out to try and get Darren arriving in the new car. There he is. Don't know if you can see, it's dark. That's no better, is it? It's a black Golf. It's a right little car, actually. Put the flash on, but it's no better. He comes with good tidings. He's got Chinese. Why is it a Chavi car? It's not Chavi.
It's a goal, isn't it?
Is the lights off?
Yeah, come up on that.
He comes bearing tidings of joy in that bag.
I do.
We're gonna go have Chinese.
Lights on.
Right. We are en route to see Krampus. My goodness. My goodness, who's this?
This is Krampus.
I've got my video camera on. How you doing? Sparkly lights. Getting ready to watch a wee bit of Krampus. And now we finished Krampus. And there he is. That poor bugger sat beside me the whole time, dressed like that, honestly.
Ciao. It's been sat too long, it's got Krampus.
Hello, it is Saturday. This may look a little bit different. We're in the hire car.
Chavmobile.
It's a Volkswagen Golf. It's actually really nice to drive, but this interior stuff is a pain in the arse because everything is on a touchscreen, including like, you know, your heating, your aircon. It doesn't have USB ports, so we can't use our USBs to listen to music. Your only option is Bluetooth, or what was the other one? Radio. Well, radio. There was Bluetooth and something else. Well, I don't have anything on my phone. I think Isaac's got a little bit of music on his phone, but he never brings it out anyway. But we're stuck with not being able to hear our music, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. I have a real... No heated seats. I have a real penchant, however it's pronounced, I want to hear Fairy Tale of New York. I took a real notion to put some Christmas stuff that I like onto USB so I could hear it in the car, but can't. It's a pain in the arse. I'm going to see how many songs I can fit on my phone and then I can Bluetooth it, because you don't pay for Bluetooth. We're not paying to stream because you can't afford it. So Saturday we went to see Krampus last night. We all enjoyed it as we always do.
Who did you sit by?
I thought it was Danny. So Fright Club Northern Ireland are two guys called Danny and Gav. Gav actually works in Smiths. I'm sure it's him. I have to ask him at some stage. I must ask him, is it him? Because I'm never 100% sure. And my recognition thing's terrible. My recognition thing's so terrible that Danny, who I've watched on YouTube, was dressed as Santa, but he had dyed his beard white. Apparently he does it every December. I didn't recognise him, and he was wearing glasses, and I had no idea it was him. I said to Gav at the end of the night, oh, there was this guy in a big Krampus suit who sat a couple of seats, shut up, who sat a couple of seats away from me in the back row. He sat the whole way through the film, and it was quite warm in there, dressed as Krampus with a big suit on. I says, was that Danny? And Gav's like, no, there's Danny there dressed as Santa. Right, like an idiot. But how he sat through that, I have no idea. And during the film, the big horns were like shadow on the wall. It was really funny. Then at one point, he could tell it was really uncomfortable seats in there, and he must have been getting uncomfortable. But he waited until there was a bit of noise in the film. Another thing is that they never turn it up loud enough. And he shuffled, and when he shuffled, you could hear all his bells jingling. It was dead funny. He had Krampus, yeah. But no, it was really nice. There's quite a few people there compared to last time. The last time we went to see, well, it was a double bill of Poltergeist and The Thing, but we could only watch one because we had to collect Isaac. Problem is, they do screenings on Fridays. They maybe do one every 3 months or so. But Isaac's got scouts on Friday night, so we can never go. But this Friday night was go-karting, which Isaac didn't want to do. Well, to be quite honest, I wouldn't have let him after the palaver before. and I saw there was a clip somebody put up. It was only about 5 seconds, and you can't tell who anyone is, but Jesus, they go fast. And you know, they're proper things you would expect adults to be driving. I think allowing kids on them, that in itself is dangerous. But yeah, so that's what we did last night. We enjoyed that. And the funny thing was, I have 3 Christmas horror films that I love. Krampus, Rare Export, and the only anthology I can say I really like, apart from Trick or Treat, is called a Christmas Horror Story, and the trailer of that as well. It's like, wow, that's my favourites. So today we are going to Antrim, which is the next town over, to see Godzilla -1, I think it's called.
Yeah.
I wouldn't probably have bothered, but for the fact that every person I know that has seen it is not just saying, oh, it's good, they're all saying it's fantastic, it's amazing. Now, they're all guys, so I don't know if it's a thing because men love Godzilla or what the hell's going on, but I thought, right, everybody's ranting and raving about this, I must go see it. Ballymena aren't showing it, so I thought, right, we'll go to Antrim and watch it. So that's the plan for today. This car window is so dirty, I need to wash it. I think that's on the inside as well. And it's right in the driver's, like, well, mine, because I'm a short arse, right in the line of vision. You probably see over that when you're driving. See it, all that dirty bit, that's right in my line of... The car's not very clean. Right enough, neither is ours. They still haven't been to...
washing it either.
They haven't been to collect or car yet,
We ain't
apparently.
gonna get that back to New Year, you know.
You think?
Well, these parts ordered, don't it? That we've got in the garage, yeah.
Yeah. So it's a bit of a fat. See, trying to listen to the radio when you're used to listening to what you want to. It's. And we're convinced, right? Let's keep an eye on that mileage. So 190. So we're convinced that I put money petrol in the car last night because it had very little left. Yep. This guy, I thought he was coming out. And it's went down much lower than the mileages we've done. So it's like, we say we did 20 miles, it's gone down 40 miles. It's like,
Well, yesterday when I picked it up, it was 70 miles on the clock. I hadn't even got out of Ballymena and it was that 60.
Yeah, there's something wrong with it, and I think we need to point that out. We'll need to like make a note of the mileage we're doing to see if it's like you say, is it, if it's a faulty sensor then fair enough, but what if it's a leaky, you know what I mean, we're putting petrol in and it's leaking out.
I've not smelled any petrol around
No,
the car,
neither
so
have I.
it's just a faulty sensor.
So, that's what's happening at the minute, folks. I can't think of anything else to tell you. I don't know if I told you Isaac didn't get to school on Friday because the buses were striking. I didn't. I remember telling you now because I was telling you everybody seems to be striking. Buses were striking, and obviously we were told by the insurance company, even though the car is perfectly drivable, we're not legally allowed to drive it because the front headlamp is smashed, even though the light works.
The wings sticking out as well,
The
so
glass.
that's the snagging. If we were to run somebody down, we could cut them.
Yeah. So we can't drive our car. Hasn't been collected by the garage to be fixed yet, and because, like Darren says, parts will need to be ordered. We don't know how long they will take to come in, so we're stuck with this
It
one.
looks like the fitting behind the wings all broken off as well, so it's maybe a bigger job than what it looks.
Yeah. I don't know how she's hit the car with that much force, reversing in it. You've seen me driving into me, Isaac, for goodness sake, what are you doing? He sat with his hair over his entire face. If you don't want to be called emo, that's not, look at this, Egypt. That's not the right way to be going about it. That's someone that can't wait behind. The car in front of me, I'm doing 43 right now. Is there anybody on the other side of the road? I can't tell. Right, anyway, I shall go now and I will check in and let you know what we thought of Godzilla. Alright guys, today we are in a shop called B&M. Let's see if there's any more offerings than there were in the poultry pound shop. Oh, well, actually, some quite nice stuff in here, but it's not. Oh, I like this. This stuff obviously isn't a pound. Darren's found a snow globe. Look at these little hedgehog clips. Why are they a £5? Oh. That sounds really Christmassy, I like that. It's not funny. You're the one with he's the one with the big head. Yeah, so in here's a bit nicer, guys. It's not posh by any means, but it's much better than the other shop. I like these.
Italian.
What?
Italian Santa. I'm walking here.
These are dead cute. What is it with me trying to film Christmas stuff and staff fucking turning up all the time? Oh, this is cute. What's a pound? Ceramic egg corn tree, all these. This is all, if you want all white stuff. This is if you're more like me, traditional, and you want all. Blush pink is very popular at the minute for trees. I don't get it, it's not Christmassy. It looks very pretty and all. I was very tempted to get a couple of these to hang outside, but I couldn't justify spending a £5. Ooh, I like them. Shiny trees. Oh, that's right up my street, is that. £5. Can't justify a £5 for Christmas decorations I don't need, guys. Now, if they had a little basket on that, I'd buy it. Oh, I'd buy that. Rest of the year, never mind Christmas. Lit up parcels. Darn's in the way. Hey guys, I got a second aisle. I think I bought one of those. Starn's looking very festive. Oh, I like these. No, that's very cute. Other people may say it's tat. I like that. How much is that? What price on it? £7. I'll wait till after Christmas, they'll maybe reduce it down a bit. Small sprout or put. It's £1 for him. Oh, come on now, £1. Right, he has to come on me, he's only £1. £1. Just double checking, he's £1. He's £1.
What is it?
It's a sprout.
It's a sprout. Why is it wearing a crown?
Because it's Christmas.
Is it a royalist? Not my king.
Oh, they're nice. There's lots of nice decorations in here this year. It's me whinging that there's never any nice decorations. No, I don't like him. He's got no beak. Somebody's pulled his beak off. These are nice. And they're nice, actually. Stop it.
Oh.
Which are these ones?
Do you have a tickle?
No, I don't. Oh, it's a little carousel. That won't stop. Crap. It's not working. Nope, none of them are working. Oh, I know what they do. Okay.
I'm not being funny, but that's a bit like...
Don't be rude about it, it was cute.
I'm not going to be rude. Not right.
Oh, that's a nice tablecloth. Darren's going to sully Christmas by saying something about that. I like that as well. Ooh, butterflies.
I think I get the oracle out when we get that.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
No,
big
no, the
bauble.
bauble's not coming out. No
Oh,
bauble.
it's a bauble.
No. Think of the amount of electric it wastes.
Big bauble.
Oh, look at these ones. They're nice. That's my kind of Christmas decorations, these ones. I think that's it for
Ella, come on.
Christmas. Where's Isaac? Is Isaac down there? Do you see him?
Well, they're still staring at something. They go, oh, I've been looking for this for ages.
There he is.
It's really there.
Hello.
Everything from this side onwards is bad. Down now you get the good stuff.
The good stuff. Isaac's Christmas next week.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting anything. I'm not done.
You're not done.
Yeah, I'm not done. Everything past here.
Oh look, they've got more of those Stranger Things. That's
16.
Hopper.
Bobber.
Oh, that's them Rainbow Friends.
Yeah, he had them.
That was Robert that liked that. You liked it for a while because Robert did. There's a Wednesday plushie.
There's all Stranger Things.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's the bear from the Squid Game Challenge thing.
Oh, that's cool.
That thing.
Oh, lots of things. Oh, look at Eddie. Yeah, I like that. 15 quid though. And I like this. I don't need them but I like it. I didn't like Wednesday, I thought it was crap. I think me and my husband were on our own with that. Everybody else loved it. Oh, look at that. Tie-dye chica.
Tie-dye ones are the worst ones.
What's wrong with the tie-dye ones?
They didn't look like the actual characters.
Wakanda Forever. Notice when it's payment time, Darren's going to check something. Left me in the queue.
Is this your one?
Right, we're in the queue. I'll go now, folks. Check in later.
Because there's a movie still on.
That's it.
Elf.
Alright, we'll sit down here then. Just sit down and wait.
This is 12:40 PM Saturday. Elf. So it's not on.
Isaac.
Yeah?
Hold the door till someone walks through it.
It's big.
This is the one, or it's exactly the same as the one that I saw the Billy Connolly thing in. Hello guys. Just to let you see my t-shirt of the day choice. Still trying to get used to this car. I thought we flattened the battery there. I was panicking. It turns out it was you have to press in the pedals to.
Yeah, press the clutch in.
Right, how do we get climate control on again? That.
No, touch on screen.
That has to go away then. What more can I say? It's so cold. Right.
That's all just in camera, so you're not bringing outside air.
Right, how do you do the back window? No.
Never done
Yeah. It's raining, unsurprisingly. Just heading into my mum's. I didn't do a review for it, but we went to see. Look, you see now. It's doing it now. That's going to do that again.
You have to say it in Japanese.
I can't say it in Japanese. This kite. Right, this does my hair in because when you do the thing for the window wiper at the back, it does it. Then when you put it back to the position it was in before you did it, it still does it.
Don't know. Just ignore it. That
Please
comes off
depress
automatic.
the black brake pedal? Why? It wanted me to press the brake pedal then. I don't like it when all your controls are on. Why is this not
You're not in
moving?
gear, you take it out of gear.
All of your basically it's a automatic or it's a electronic brake, handbrake. So it comes off automatically when you start the car, which I don't like. There's that back window wiper again. which I really don't like.
It's maybe the sensor on it because it's getting wet.
So we went to see Godzilla -1 yesterday. What we didn't know was, I knew nothing about it other than everybody was ranting and raving about how good it was. What we didn't know until we were sat in the cinema and I happened to read something someone had written on my posting that we were going to see it was, you do realise it's Japanese. It's like, I didn't. Which obviously wouldn't have bothered me and Darren at all, but I was a bit, ooh, Isaac's never really been to see a subtitled movie before. I didn't know how much he would enjoy it, because he was a bit concerned, but he really loved it, so it is brilliant. I would recommend, if you get the chance to go see Godzilla, go see it.
Second best movie of the year.
Right, you don't listen to, oh shut up, I need to go around the puddle. This has got the thing that keeps you centre of your lane if you drift off, which is probably great if you're doing long motorway driving and you have a tendency to drift off. But for when you want to go around like big, like bits of water on the ground to prevent aquaplaning, it wants to pull you back in to the lane again, which is a pain in the arse. So they haven't been even to collect our old car yet. They should be doing that tomorrow, hopefully. So as Darren said, I doubt we'll get it back before Christmas, and he's probably right, because they'll be closed over a lot of Christmas and they'll have to order parts. So we'll be in this one, and I don't think the petrol consumption in this is very good. So we'll just have to tolerate this one. It looks really nice. I like how it looks. It's black, but you get used to your own car, don't you? And there's just so many little weird foibles with this, including the fact it doesn't have a USB, which means that we can't listen to our music and we're stuck with the radio, which generally is not the best thing in the world. Isaac has 3 days of school left and then he's off for Christmas. He's not back until the 8th of January, so he's got a really long gap. He didn't get in on Friday because of the car situation, so he's going to, oh, there's a person walking in the middle of the flipping road.
Green.
I thought I was going to the pavement thing and make you go in and hit them.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't. So yeah, nothing else to report really, just the film yesterday was really good. Isaac's got his last week of school next week. Have you anything else you can think of to end off this Vlogmas week 3? Isaac has his jiu-jitsu grading on Tuesday, which will take him up to brown and white belt. And then there's only one belt between him and black, a brown belt, then he's black belt.
Yeah, I'll have to call his pants.
So, nothing else really to report, guys. I did manage to get some footage taken yesterday in the pound shop, not in B&M in Antrim, because we went to the next town over to see Godzilla because our cinema's not showing it. And it was slightly better than that. Well, it was a lot better than this. Still not amazing, but there were quite a few nice little bits and bobs. So because Kelly and Shannon film their Dollar Tree in America, might like, oh, I like that, I like this, I like that, and it makes me really cross how bad our pound shop, which is the equivalent, is here. So I filmed B&M so you can see some of that sort of stuff. Trying in vain to like get some Christmassy stuff in the vlog. We went to see Krampus on Friday night, which we all enjoyed, but we'd all seen it before. That is what this was. It's slightly festive this week, Christmas decorations and Krampus. I didn't film because like I filmed a tiny bit when we were walking in, because you feel a bit awkward, you know, filming other people. So thank you for watching this week, guys. I shall be back next week to let you know. Well, I'll film a little bit. Can't film Isaac's grading because we're not allowed. We'll get a picture hopefully at the end of them all lined up together and a little bit of footage before we go in.